They could find one. dupreeh spots a player, and that is the jig being up. Bomb should be planted, and Apex position here. This could be huge.
Could be a free kill in the back of tabseN. Can pick up the Julies if he wants them. Vitality, player advantage, post plant coming in. All three players clumped on the lobby. And dupreeh gonna get smacked down by Faven. Apex, in the meanwhile, steps up to the plate, but Matrix gets flashed out. Now ZywOo with a P250, point blank range, comes out second best. Apex has it all to do alone. Trying to play the time as well. There's no kit in the hands of Krimbo, who's being slowly put down in his grave. And Vitality.
Molotov going to be deployed, and that is a little rough. They needed to get the boost, and they will not manage to do that. Actually, they did manage to do so. So from above, tabseN can deliver death, and indeed he will find two.
Oh my god, this round is spiraled out of control. tabseN, though, drops into his grave, his tomb. Final resting place is Squeaky as ZywOo will push him off his mortal coil. tabseN misses his chance. Does a lot of damage to Majors. This is where the heaven proponent of Krimbo can finish off the rest. 5-7 in hand, and from above, he will rain down terror with that 5-7 incendiary tossed onto the secret entrance, which maybe added to their decision-making process, but now they're looking to spill outside. tabseN, though, with the A1S spraying down. 3 kills go his way from the vents. And that should be round done and tied up in a neat little bow on the side of Big. They don't lose any players. Excellent.
Out of the open. The scout just a one tag onto Apex, and that's going to call Faven to come charging in and farm that cash.
All the damage from zywOo. ZywOo has put at least one frag down. The Glock gets 2 kills. That's more than I think Big would have been comfortable with. Not that it's necessarily the end of the play with all these grenades coming out of Squeaky. Will stand to reason they're going to be pushing out there. That's the bomb. The bomb goes down first. Gets dropped. They vent over with 2 players, but they have to come back up to pick it up again. They have somehow managed to do that, but it's at the cost of 3 lives. They line up. It's a 1-for-1 trade, but there's no HP left on dupreeh. And although he may get a bomb plant finalized, nope, he won't actually. He'll get denied.
Bear in mind, they still have one more smoke, but that's about it. A lot of pistols. Oh, that's the timing. No, never mind. tabseN's there, but Apex from above deals with him.
tabseN has changed angles. This makes it more of a narrow prospect up on the silo and also the top of main. He's going to come round. Good flick. Apex cartwheels to his demise in round 6. And the remaining 3 players pushing down into ramp, but this is a crossfire. 2 players locking this one in, make it a 3rd as well. This is over. Vitality's own chances, they were brief, they were glimpses more than anything else. And now Molotov forces away those players from the hub, but not for the first time. That boosted up position could be so huge, maybe not required because tabseN is doing it all alone. 3 kills to the IGL. Again, the impact cannot be overlooked of what he brings to the table. And Apex, on the other side of the table, is trying his level best to flip it over and take control. But it could be an explosive play, but it is tabseN and Krimbo up against them. Smoke is tossed out. Krimbo getting tagged out, but not fragged in the process. A 2-for-1, and tabseN, even if he is to go down, Krimbo is there alongside tabseN, and this round falls into position.
For tabseN, I didn't even notice that. He's having a field day here on Nuke. The buy is going to be coming in once more, though, for the team. Look at this aggressive posturing. Apex finding tabseN. He will have his vengeance. And look at Apex charging in, and he's got to find more. He was blinded, Vince, but tabseN will fall.
Krimbo, though, can line them up. Only 1 kill. Heavy damage done. misutaaa down to 10, and Apex on 9. Maybe Faven can clean this one up. There's the first. And it's a clean kill at that. Losing no HP. Grenade. Vitality are a shoe-in to take this round. tabseN, though, lining up the flash with Faven. Looking to try and explode out in the process, but ZywOo has his teammates back covered. And Faven is given the go-ahead to save. Vitality.
Faven could shut this one down, perhaps, Vince.
13 seconds to decide not to. They're molotoving the vents instead. But now tabseN is in action. Spray, good for 1. Has to switch to the slide on. They need to deal with him right now. 5 seconds to play with this. Should be enough time for the plan.
No.
Oh, it's going to be so close. They took the extra half a second. Oh, in the nick of time. With milliseconds to spare. But now Faven comes down. Looking to evacuate the premises, but Apex pushes him out of the round. And Vitality mentioned that he comes through and takes Faven down with him. That's maybe the catalyst to some more success as ZywOo through the smoke. Pinces in for 1, but tabseN holds his resolve down on ramp before the opposite AWP once again rings out. Back and forth frags, and tabseN gets aggressive through a ramp side, through the Molotov. is forcing and coordinating the T's into awkward positions, and Krimbo is cleaning them up. He's putting them down where they stand. ZywOo with it all to do. Takes down the first of Krimbo. Molly designated to heaven. And in this encounter, there's only one required. He did just give his position away, but still takes down ZywOo, who only had the Vitality need to string together to crack this case of round 12. Krimbo, in the meanwhile, though, is forced out of position. Flashes are plenty. ZywOo has a chance, and he will nullify the frag, but now the counter kills come into play. apex with 2 as they drop down onto the B side. Faven and tabseN clears out the angle with the HE, but tabseN also, in doing so, has given his position away. Flashbang out. He's being rotated on. He's being flanked, but it's not needed. Vitality.
The tabseN, the auto shot, you love to see it. A fast play coming in towards the upper bomb side, and the alligator might chomp them down.
Not at that range, it won't, though. It never really stood a chance. misutaaa with 3 big entries in the meanwhile on this half buy on big.
You can invest a little bit more in the utility come the next round. But Vitality, oh, they make a bit of noise. And remember, misutaaa is very, very low, but a great shot from Magisk. What a round from misutaaa. Okay, that got a little hairy. You can see how low.
Satiated, that bloodlust may still continue to drive him forward. The Viking once more. apex, in the meanwhile, trades back and forth with dupree's. Woes continue. Faven doubles up on Hut. 3 on 3. Krimbo downstairs has pulled all the way back. And towards ramp, smoke also there. The window's now been smashed. Molotov towards ramp, smoke also there. Flashes coming in. Beautiful. That's exactly what Vitality were looking for. However, what they weren't anticipating is Faven pushing through the Molotov, but now the spray is good. And with the post plant also coming in, ZywOo, he'll be looking to save this AWP, I think. He's half thinking about it. This may put him back into the game. This may put him into the round. He's been gifted a 1v1. And now switching across to his AK, there's plenty of time, even without a kit. Now he's picked one up. He's got a smoke, a HE, and a flash, but no idea as to misutaaa's positioning until it's 2 seconds. That could have been Majorsk wide swinging onto the site, but instead they have to push out onto heaven, and there's not enough time to change their angle of aggression. But Faven, there's too many areas for him to watch out for. Too many targets. 1 HP on dupreee, 25 on apex. But a post plant comes in. And ZywOo, still on 100 or thereabouts, is making a move outside. They pass by one another. dupreee coming up the stairs is found and put down, laid to rest. And now apex has to try and fend off this push. First spray is good on the periphery of the smoke. 25 against the 98, and time ticking away. No kit for ZywOo. He's going to stick on this site, going for the full defuse right now. apex around the corner, just has to peek in. And even though he gets killed, there's no time. apex will clock. They come back into a lead-attaining position, and it won't be happening in this round. ZywOo and Faven both putting in with their Glocks, and 2 headshots are forthcoming. And the 3 remaining CTs all come from the CT, already losing more lives. What a turnaround. What an answer by Big. 7 rounds in a
row, right? So that's going to be kind of itching at the back of their minds. They need to be paranoid. They're like, okay, we've won the pistol round. We've got to... Okay. All right.
Well, they're starting off, though, with a fast push. Nothing slow about this. They vent dive down, multiple players losing a lot of health in the process, but apex is the first casualty, and more importantly, on the side of Big, the only casualty thus far. Faven, Krimbo, tabseN, all low. But dupreee.
Bunch of damage, nade, bullets, and the flames taking him down, and they are making quick work of the spies. I say that, misutaaa finds one, and tabseN is very low. That's the bomb spotted as well, I believe.
I think the only saving grace is it might... Tickling the bomb here will do nothing for him, so he's going to take the fight to the T's. And finds the first. Frag down. Now it's a battle against time, though. Tickling the bomb out. Tries to get ZywOo out into the open. So nearly rattles his skull. But ZywOo has done enough to clutch this, even if misutaaa had it connected.
He's all the way from CD spawn. Big gap in the smoke there. tabseN up close. It's going to be the A hit.
I was going to say the audacity to vent dive there, but apex is already down. So you've just walked into your jail, your final resting place for round 19, and already only 2 players remain. Use more weapons. They have got to hold on to this.
The question is, how are the 2 T's going to be grouping on up? ZywOo head spotted. apex. tabseN finds one in the meantime, Vince. 4v2 to a 2v2. tabseN, those days should be numbered as Magisk finds him, and zywOo
even the absolute
purchase as they opt to deploy the smokes towards outside of Molotov as well for the T-Red. And ZywOo lies in wait and Fabin in the meantime dropping on down. Apex caught with his pants down. He can find another kill here, but ZywOo blinded, no scopes him.
ZywOo on the cross as well. That was the call that tabseN made. He said drop down main, get some kills. And that's exactly what faveN did. Nearly had two, probably should have had two if it hadn't been for ZywOo just being an absolute monster with the AWP as per usual. misutaaa now has 3 players. Ooh. First one is a crisp headshot. Bomb gets spilled down, but tabseN's there to deliver the fatal blow. Problem for ZywOo is he could get swept in, and I think he realizes it too. dupreeh will claim the kill into tabseN. That is gargantuan for the prospects of Vitality winning this round. It means that ZywOo can now focus his attention down onto the actual site itself, and now it's joined by dupreeh and tabseN. Trade back and forth, but tabseN is going to finally be put in his final rest. Execute from zywOo, maybe the first player to peek. Thinks better of it. Molotov now will give their position away. Just shy of a minute on the clock. zywOo through first, gets the kill on ZywOo. He had no right to win that frag, but the triple spray down was available for Majors. Going to get 2 in amongst all of this chaos. The clarity of misutaaa to be pushing forward still to get 1 and to tag zywOo down so low. That flank is pristine timing. And it should, keeping himself alive, will go down. That's an AWP that goes with him. Obviously can be retrieved later on, but this is where the deagles start to get a little bit terrifying. Krimbo on the close angle. Not only is this not a clear-cut round, it's now a 2-on-2. This is a winnable round for Big. No nades to draw out any of these angles. No idea as to where they currently possess, and he's just moved past. He's gonna get spotted, and faveN shuts him down. Oh. Big with deagles.
3 with the 5-7 and 2 USBs, no utility.
Just gonna take first point of contact, and he will go down. Unsurprisingly, as he gets peeked from multiple players. faveN triple spray. Activates onto the side, and this round is how the last one should have gone. Easy, comfortable, clean.
But Furia struggling against Nip at the moment, and right now so are Vitality. Big winning a couple of rounds, massive rounds. tabseN's gonna find the opening. Magisk will fall. Oh, ZywOo though, he doesn't need a sniper. He's gonna snipe away zywOo with his M4A1, but tabseN somehow finding kills that will through the smoke. Apex will fall.
More trays, dupreeh knowing the Molotov was down, repositioning, turning his attention, and ZywOo now shows his hand from heaven. Oh, this combo is looking so sharp, but tabseN comes back once again, 1v1! Ooh. And player pushing down Secret has now been compromised, and you don't really play a play down Secret at this time unless you're eyeing up a potential B hit, but zywOo now shows himself, AK-47 from ZywOo, looking to try and repel the invaders, and that's 2 kills that go by his side. tabseN last man up to the plate, and it may just crash against the side of his head with ZywOo picking up. Screw this, lads. I'm pushing vents. And it works out somehow. And unfortunately, he doesn't have the bombs, so he can't try and rush that plant down, and they're walking into the crossfire. And this crossfire will put them in their tomb. Bomb gets dropped down as well, so no hopes or prospects of a bomb plant, although they do still have tabseN downstairs, but that would have been called by dupreeh. And tabseN, he's a goner. This round is going to be a done deal, 14-12 as you highlighted, Blair. But now, it's all been leading to this moment. This is where Big have got at the top of HUD. Another frag for zywOo, almost identical to the last time around. And suddenly it's in a 3-on-3, but there is a flanking contingent in play. The faveN will bypass that. Just Vitality peeking 1 by 1. But misutaaa has this in his hands, and he will not deliver. zywOo throws the AWP in his way. An Apex in a 1-on-3 surely can't get this done.
There's no way. The moment he drops down, there is a player waiting for him. It is going to be Fab, and he spots his feet, and the bullets will
is Big, making moves, making inroads, looking to take control over ramp, pillage it, plunder it if they can. misutaaa flashes, incendiary, death. Krimbo will deserve himself a lot of praise after this performance, but that's if they can convert from this point. Because they're starting to spill downstairs, and Magisk is here, but he's been smoked out of position. He must know if he pushes through there, he's a goner, but there's a flank coming into play. But Magisk and Apex have both been dealt with swiftly and with no mercy. dupreeh and ZywOo. 3 players coming through. ZywOo will take first point, a call, and dupreeh can wide swing afterwards. Now they're spotted. Oh, the headshot is huge. Here comes dupreeh. 2 kills go back to 4th. And the USP as well. misutaaa showing his hand. The bomb spilled out. The bomb's in an awkward position. It's more headshots from ZywOo. A 1-on-3. Now the only silver Krimbo successfully gets the bomb plant down. He's still got 2 flashes. He's still got a chance. Krimbo could be clutching this one out. The spray is good for 1, but there's Apex on the...
Use it for top of hut. Here comes the play, Vince.
This could be it. This could be Big's last play in the major. dupreeh holding on from hut, but he's going to get knocked down instantly, and tabseN and Krimbo explode outside of hut. Kicking, but the smoke in heaven is huge. There is a gap in this smoke, however. Maybe misutaaa can make the most of this after all. As he looks to try and push in, he's going to get caught from the side. And now ZywOo has to spring into action. No kill coming up. And for the second time in the round, 20 seconds now coming up. Who will the hero be? Can Vitality withstand this 4-on-3 retake? Aggression now coming through. dupreeh and Magus holding the line. It's the Great Danes who will take this round down, or will they?
And ZywOo's there with his AWP.
This kind of a lockdown should be enough. Good shot from ZywOo, and now he can lean on misutaaa to clean up the rest. Great teamwork. Spray is good for 1, and that should be good enough. tizion's going to be running up the vents, but there is Magus laid in wait. So Vitality may concede the first, but they bounce with his AWP. Getting baited out from the doors. HE down, running around the corner. That shot is slick, and he would have enough time for the plants. This would be unbelievable, and it's not going to happen. dupreeh from the behind.
dupreeh, but misutaaa with an immediate trade, and zyrSon's just combat opping up close and personal. This is getting chaotic. This is getting dicey. But tabseN and tabseN, they strike in tandem, and all of a sudden, Vince, it's all in Magisk with 2 clean taps. And all of a sudden,
of this best of 3 series, he has been on point. His positioning cannot be questioned. Magisk, though, on a measly 18 HP, goes down first. tizionn can hit and run.
10 seconds.
Flashbang. The time is so low that ZywOo has to just chase him, has to rush in. Gonna go for the plant. It will be afforded to him, but will he be able to live to tell the tale? Yes, he will. And now Krimbo's up against him, and the Prodigy will come out second best. Krimbo best.
tizionn now. He does have backup nearby in the form of Krimbo on his side, but Magisk for the first test, and he will come out on top. tizionn falls. This defense is crumbling.
There's Krimbo again, though. He's had so much impact. Oh, nearly 3! But he's given Big a chance. A way back in. And zyrSon dart through the smoke, into the Molotov, but more importantly, into ZywOo's crosshair. And now Faven has to try and pull this clutch out of his pocket, and ZywOo with yet another AWP shot in play. No smokes, no incendiaries for Big. If they're going to win this round, it's going to have to be raw fragging power, and tizionn may be the man to deliver. 1 kill and a little bit of damage done onto a second player. They line up, but ZywOo continues to twist the knife in the side of Big. This surely is too tall an ask for a player that is so inexperienced compared to his compadres. But there's the first shot. Gives them a way back in, and a second, but it's the 2 weakened players. Time is so low, he has to get on this site right now. And there's the wide swing, and there is Vitality living to fight another day.
Finally, they get a hug from Zonic. Apex collapsing into the arms of the big man.